Hey Stampers and Crafters, thanks for tuning in today. Today I want to show you a really fun, colorful project to do with Gorgeous Grunge stamp set. I was at Target the other day and went through their dollar bin and they had these colorful Kleenex packages. And I thought, you know, I could really do something with that. It's just very, very happy colors. And who doesn't like happy colors? So I came home and I played around a little bit and I came up with this idea using the Gorgeous Grunge stamp set and made some little Kleenex holders. These would be a great thing to give to somebody that just made your day or to make their day. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. First thing we start out with is a piece of Whisper White cardstock 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. And I'm using the Gorgeous Grunge stamp set and I'm just randomly stamping on here with that stamp set. And notice that I turn my stamp each time I stamp, so I have a random pattern. Right now I'm stamping with Tangerine Tango, bright vivid color. Really like that. Make sure when you push down to stamp that you don't rock your stamp or when you press, or you'll have a line. But to me these are just happy colors, and who doesn't like happy colors? Okay, and then my favorite, Coastal Cabana. It's just a nice vivid color. Randomly stamp, turn my stamp each time. Okay, and we're going to finish off with Rose Red. Again, make sure that you don't rock or you will leave a little outline. Okay, I think I'll do one more. Okay. Okay, so that's those colors. And then we're going to use the envelope punch board. Remember we started out with 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. So we're going to place the edge of the paper at 3 inches, score in the track, punch, move it over to 2 inches, score in the track, punch, turn our paper 180 degrees, line it up again at 3 inches, score in the track, punch, and move it over to 2 inches, score in the track, and punch. Now we're only going to turn it to 90 degrees. You see this score line right here. Here's your arrow, that's your guide. Right here where this little tab is, we're going to line that up, score in the line and punch, move it over to our next score line right here, score in the line, oops, sorry, got out of sequence there, score in the line and punch. Then we'll turn it 90 degrees, nope, 180 degrees, line it up again. You don't need to worry about these measurements here because this is our guide here. So we're going to score and punch, move it over to the next line, score and punch. And we're set. Okay, that's what we end up with. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is take our trimmer, bring it over, and trim off one end of the short end. Here's our longer end, here's our shorter end. So we're going to trim this off at the second line right here. So you just line it up in the little channel where the cutter's going to go. Line that up. And trim it off. And this is what you end up with. That's the top of our box. Right there. It's going to be the top. Okay. Then we're going to trim out, I'll do it on this side so maybe you can see a little better, that score line there. You just trim on that score line up to the second score line. That gives you your little tab there. Same thing. And I always do a little V. It just seems to fold together better when you're like making a box or something. So I've got that little V in there. So this is what I've got. So here's our V's. Okay, and then on one of these tabs, because it's going to be folded together, I need to trim off one. No measurement needed. I'm just going to trim off a little bit off the edge. So here's what we end up with. Okay. Now I already have one done. I put sticky strip here and sticky strip here of those tabs that I just cut. And then I put sticky strip along this edge, just about 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches, and sticky strip along this edge. So we're going to form our box. So we fold this tab down. Now I've already folded on all my score lines. So fold that, meet that up, nice crease. Same thing here, fold it and meet that up, nice crease. So that gives us the bottom of our box. Now I'll put a tissue in here just to give us a little shape. Line it up, square it up a little bit, and then remember I already have sticky strip on the inside, and push down. So now it's stuck to the bottom of our box, and then fold over this one, square it up, and push down. So here's my little box with my Kleenex in it. Got this little cutout here. Okay, and then this piece right here, I just use the edge of the box as my guide and trim it off. Pretty easy. Okay, then we have the Retro Fresh This and That washi tape, and it comes in the 2 colors that we're using today, which is Tangerine Tango and Coastal Cabana. On this one, I'm going to do the Coastal Cabana. This is the front of my box, so I'm just going to start in the front. Hopefully I lined it up right. Bring it around. Don't pull it tight or anything, just loosely wrap it around. And bring it around the front where you meet up. Just tear it off. So that's our little belly band on our box. Okay, now let's make our medallion that goes in the middle of it. What I'm using is the Starburst framelit dies with my Big Shot. So I took a piece of the Coastal Cabana, put it on my magnetic plate, and set my paper on, and then my die cut. So this is the second one in, or out, I guess, however you want to look at it. It's the 4th one in, the 2nd one out. So just put that on there. You can hear it click when it hits that magnetic, and then put my plate on top of it and run it through the Big Shot. And once I've done that, I get a nice little cutout like this. So Starburst cutout, and that's going to go on my box right there. Now the saying that I put on my box is, "You color my world with happy." This I made with my Digital Studio, and then I punched it out with a 1 3/8 inch punch. If you don't have my Digital Studio, don't worry about it, because you can put any saying in there that you want. I just kind of like that "you color my world with happy." At the end of the video, I have my email address. If you want to contact me, I will be more than happy to send you a sheet with plenty for you to cut out that "you color my world with happy." So don't worry if you don't have it. Just contact me and I will send you one. So now I'm going to take my snail and add this to my Starburst. Put that on there like that, and that gives me a finished. And then I'm just going to add some more snail and attach it to the middle of my box. That's pretty colorful. That's pretty happy. Okay, somebody would really like to get that. So there you have it. Got it all done. There's some more. So that one has Tangerine Tango. So there, I hope I helped you today. My email address is at the end of the video, so just stay on a minute and look at that.